Hey everyone. Sorry for the poor quality, but I don't have my traditional setup right now. Because I just haven't hooked everything back up yet. Because I had a very, very busy weekend, and we're actually going to start out with that announcement. Uh, I was gone all weekend, so my channel was quiet all weekend. I was quiet on all social media all weekend up until Saturday night. If you are a friend of mine or you're in the Hotel Nerd group, or if you're on Twitter, you've been noticing cryptic posts. Uh, sorry, and this is going to be the announcement. Uh, my fiance, yes, I proposed this weekend on Saturday. Um, went and has been messaging me. Granted, she should be in bed, getting ready for work tomorrow. So naughty, naughty her. But anyhow, my fiance and I went away for the weekend, and the end result was I'm now engaged. So that's why this is extremely late. Uh, because busy weekend, and I just haven't got back into the flow, and I went back to work today and everything. So we're going to. I have the results. Excuse me, for the semifinals. They're done, and there is an upset. Dino Thunder was beat by Time Force. Not terribly bad. Pull it up here, but still beat 37-21. I was not expecting that. So now, In Space kind of felt like a shoe-in from Lost Galaxy. Uh, so now we have In Space and Time Force for the final, and I will be putting the post up for the vote here after I'm done with the video. And this vote will go until Tuesday night next week, being that it's delayed. And I'm not going to end it on Easter, and I'm not going to end it on Easter Monday. We'll end it on Tuesday, and we'll have our champion this time next week. So, but Dino Thunder still holds the lead with overall votes for this year with 202. And In Space is in second with 155. Time Force is in third with 145, and Lost Galaxy is in fourth with 130 votes, respectively, for this year. So we will see what comes of this. Can Time Force dethrone In Space, or does In Space retain for another year? Does In Space go for 2 in a row? So once we get the post up, we shall start to find out the results. This should be an interesting match, considering there are 2 of the more popular series in the show franchise. Now, I really wish I was able to put somebody in the show today to talk about the semifinals, being that we have an upset, but with everything just kind of running off the cuff, I just felt like doing a solo episode. So if anybody wants to send anything in on chat, by all means, send something in on chat so we can interact here a little bit. Or else this is going to be a very short video, because now that we're down to the top 2, I don't. I'm running out of things to talk about before I run into the episode, and when I do the episodes by myself, they tend to be pretty short thoughts, because now we're starting to hit the territory of Power Rangers where it becomes lesson of the week, and that's fine. But I won't have much more to talk about on this when we get to it for episode 5. So give it a second here, and if nobody sends in any chats, then I will move on to episode 5. And I'm moving on. Unless somebody comes in here as I'm getting ready to switch the banner. But we're on to episode 5 now. We got a Zord reveal. Be honest, I kind of got sidetracked with doing the statistics for the tournament, so I didn't really get a good look at the new Zord. Sorry, distracted by my fiance. Give me 1 second here. All right, I'm back. But yeah, we had a Special Olympics athlete on the episode this week. I don't remember her name, but I do remember seeing it publicized highly that they had a Special Olympics athlete on the show for this episode. And she played a cousin to the Green and Black Rangers. So it's nice to see them have something to riff off of and to have a good life lesson. Because being a kid's show should have life lessons in it occasionally. For me, it's not my demographic, so it kind of just does nothing for me. But I get where they're going with the kids, especially with being a parent, that they're going to want to do thought of the week or lesson of the week type of scenario. But short of that, short of the new Zord showing up and the fact that Void Knight got another one of the Sporax blobs, nothing really transpired storyline wise. So that's why I'm kind of like on the episode, because I want a story. I want a follow through on things from point A to point B. But there's only really 2 story beats, and that was we found the new Zord. New Zord helped kick ass. And then the second story beat was that Void Knight got another Sporax blob and is doing his master plan. So, short of that, there isn't much to talk about for that episode like there was for episode 4 when there was a lot of development in the storyline. Consider the fact that Green and Black came and completed the team. Well, quote unquote, completed the team because there's still one more out there. So, I did not see the preview for next week. I don't know if there is going to be one for next week, considering the fact that it's Easter. I will have to look into that. If not, then I'll have to figure out something to do other than the tournament results and go from there. But I didn't expect to have any interactions tonight, being I'm doing this super late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's pretty much going to be the episode for this week. Next week, I'm going to try to find somebody, being I'm not so chaotic leading up into it like I was this weekend. And let's talk the entire tournament for 2021. Until then, have a good week, and we'll see you next time, and we'll have ourselves a champion in the 2021 fan vote tournament. So after this video ends, I will be making poll, and let's find out who our champion is. Have yourselves a good night. Have yourselves a good week.